Welcome back to the Thoughtful 3 podcast, where we take those quirky Reddit thoughts and dive deep into them. Today we're tackling a post from Reddit titled, "When you're at the South Pole, the wind is always blowing north." Now this delightful little tidbit is labeled as a casual thought, which is a step below a shower thought, apparently.
Yeah, it's fascinating. At the South Pole, all directions technically face north because of how the compass grid is imposed, which means if the wind is blowing, it's always coming from the north.
Wait a second. So if I'm standing at the South Pole and I throw a snowball straight up, am I throwing it further south? Because technically that's the only direction left, right?
I think you might be onto something. Or maybe you've just discovered the most inefficient way to travel south. But hey, who am I to judge your snowballing dreams?
It's interesting because the wind really can't blow anywhere else. It's like the South Pole has its own personal fan club that only cheers from the north. And technically, you can't sail a boat there. Not for lack of wind, but because there's, well, no water.
So it's like trying to have a pool party in the Sahara. Lots of potential, but no water to make it happen. I can imagine a penguin scratching its head, wondering why it can't sail away with the wind.
I love that visual. A confused penguin standing on ice with a tiny boat and a North Pole compass. But really, it's a good reminder of how our perspective changes with location. Here, we think of the wind as blowing in all directions, but at the South Pole, it's a one-way ticket north.
Exactly. It's a simple observation, yet it challenges how we perceive directionality. It's technically correct, which is apparently the best kind of correct.
And that's what makes this casual thought so charming. It's like a little brain teaser that makes you go, huh? I never thought of that. But also, wait, why does it matter? Which is the hallmark of a good Reddit post, right?
Absolutely. So, listeners, what do you think? Does this South Pole wind phenomenon blow your mind? Or is it just a breezy thought? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know if you've ever experienced a perspective shift like this. Until next time, keep thinking those quirky thoughts.